If you won the lottery tomorrow, where would you choose to live? Well, I haven't quite decided myself, but if I did, then my shortlist will be very likely to include the area we are visiting today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Otter Cove neighborhood here at Yankee Point in the Carmel Highlands on the beach side of the highway and just a few minutes drive south of the wonderful Carmel by the Sea. Honestly, it doesn't get much better than this in terms of California coastal living. This area is known throughout the state for having some of the most breathtaking scenery, and naturally the homes here are very much in demand. There's only so much oceanfront property. Now, the drive down to this section of the Highlands on Highway 1 is pretty special too. As you can see, this section leading down to Otter Cove, it winds in and out along the contours of the coast, and every minute or so pops you out of the trees to a fantastic ocean view. People travel across the world to road trip down the one, usually from San Francisco to LA, but there's so many places you can stop along the way, and most people stop at Carmel by the Sea and Carmel Highlands. Now, the homes here in Otter Cove tend to be just as spectacular as the scenery around here, with top quality construction, and there are lots of unique custom-built properties that make the most of the land they are on to create the best views. Notable architects Frank Lloyd Wright and Mickey Munich have designed and built homes around here in the past, and you will not be surprised to learn that the cost of the homes around here regularly go for multi-millions of dollars. However, there are homes on streets set back a little from the ocean front, which makes them more affordable. Huge quotation marks there when I say affordable. I should really be saying cripplingly expensive. Now, you lucky people, I have arranged an exclusive tour through a stunning $4.5 million mansion later in the video. Please make sure you give Moving to Monterey a like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Which reminds me to say, my name is Andy Woolfoot. They call me the British agent, realtor here in Monterey County. I get calls, texts, and emails all the time from people looking to make the move out here to the Central Coast and starting a new life, so please feel free to reach out. Well, that's my number on the screen. The rest of my information is in the description below. Looking forward to hearing from you. The neighborhood is very close to Point Lobos, where I am right now. This is a state park and a bucket list worthy hiking location. It's a huge visitor draw for the area, as it's one of the most beautiful natural spots in California. Point Lobos is home to a rich marine habitat, and this nature reserve is popular for both whale watching and spotting sea lions and dolphins. It's got amazing natural landscapes. It's great for hiking along the ocean or simply strolling around, taking in the magnificent rocky coastline lined with Monterey cypress trees. You can even go kayaking or scuba diving, enjoy the giant underwater kelp forests I'm told are there, and all the other sea creatures, mermaids too probably. This place really has everything. Okay, let's try again, see if I can do the finger snap teleportation thing back to Otter Cove. Okay, so here we are back in the Otter Cove neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. I'm really enjoying walking around and just looking at the homes, appreciating how peaceful this spot is and how wonderful it is to be this close to the ocean. You hear about those psychology studies that are published every once in a while that conclude things like people who live next to water are happier and live longer. It's really hard to disagree when you're in a spot like this. If you bought a home here, your happiness levels would get yanked up 3 points immediately, and it would add probably another 9 years to your life expectancy, and this is absolutely 100% guaranteed. Not a guarantee. You know, it's funny, even in a multi-million-dollar home neighborhood in a city that boasts probably one of the highest gross property tax rates in the entire state of California, the roads still need fixing. So the location here is great. I've seen some places online say it's a gated community, but it's actually not. You can just pull in right off the highway. Having said that, there are very few tourists wandering around this neighborhood. They do get around, but obviously most of them want to be in Carmel by the Sea and don't go down much further than Point Lobos. So it's only a 5-10 minute drive up to downtown Carmel by the Sea. So if you live here, you get the peacefulness and the solitude, and you're still close enough to enjoy everything Carmel and the Monterey Bay has to offer. The southern tip of this neighborhood, and indeed Carmel Highlands as a whole, is marked by this creek which cuts into the ocean and is known as the Malpaso Creek. It's generally regarded as the official northern border of Big Sur, and in fact our biggest local celeb, Clint Eastwood, used to own 650 acres of land adjacent to the creek, and that's why he later named his production company Malpaso Productions. You know, it's interesting just taking a stroll around the neighborhood and looking at the slight mishmash of architectural styles we have here. Most of these homes would have been built as a part of one development in the 70s, but of course the land is so valuable and sought after. Oftentimes, you know, wealthy people who buy land can afford to demolish the home and rebuild a custom home just to their liking from scratch. Most of the designs are kind of contemporary home, but like I say, you'll get a mix of modern or maybe even Mediterranean looking homes in there as well. Okay, let's talk real estate. So Otter Cove only has 103 homes, and in the last 12 months, 6 of them have been put up for sale, which is actually quite a high turnover rate. Of those 6 homes, 3 have successfully closed escrow, with 2 currently pending, and the listing prices ranging from $2.5 million to $7.5 million. I actually really like the home priced at $2.5 million. This is 144 Carmel Riviera Drive. Just got into contract last week after 30 days on the market. It was built in 1978 and there's not been a lot of work done to it over the years. But as you can see from the photos, it's still very appealing. Loads of natural light. It's a 3-bed, 3-bath, single level home with just over 1,700 square foot of living space. Big shout out to my real estate colleague and UK compatriot Ruth Minerva of David Ling Real Estate for letting me use her MLS photos in the video. And also thank you, Ruth, for getting my mum home safely that night. Now then, are you ready for the home tour? Here we are at 101 Yankee Point Drive. There is so much to talk about, I don't know where to begin. This is the only home actively for sale in Otter Cove, and this can be yours for a cool $4.5 million. And before we go in, a huge thank you to the listing agents Villia Karkis Gillis and Susan Cardinali of Sotheby's for letting us have a poke around their open house today. So just approaching the property, you can immediately appreciate the quality of construction and just how much effort has gone into the landscaping. First thing that greets you is this beautiful patio area that looks out over the sea if it weren't for all those cypress trees right there. Now this home is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath. It is 4,200 square foot, sitting on nearly a half acre. You can see immediately when you walk in just how much natural light comes in through all the windows. It's kind of got a beach ocean theme to it. Everywhere you look, there seems to be some kind of different functional living space. High ceilings, lots of light. We've got the formal dining area here. Beautiful kitchen countertops. Said it's 5-bedroom, but we do have a couple of bedrooms on the downstairs area. Hello. Primary bedroom here. Again, another separate balcony off there so you can enjoy those sunsets beyond the cypress trees. As you'd expect, the whole property is beautifully upgraded. Look at these double vanities. Gorgeous tub with a separate shower and loads of storage space. Second bathroom and bedroom on the downstairs level. Patio doors leading out to this gorgeous backyard. I'll show you that in a minute. Heading up the stairs now. So we've got these 2 beautiful bedrooms, maybe 8-foot ceilings, again really nicely finished. Huge bedrooms, loads of closet space, and get a little bit better peek of the ocean. Third bathroom and a 4th bedroom, again, loads of space, big closet. This is on the hillside. Now stepping out into the backyard, I don't want to sound cheesy, but it just immediately strikes you as being so peaceful and tranquil. It's got this little stream running through it. You can hear it babbling away. You can barely see any of the neighbors. And again, it's just beautifully landscaped everywhere you look. There's quite a few little hidden areas like this on the property where you can just relax and enjoy the sunshine if it wasn't for this annoying fog bank that's just rolled in. Spielhaus. Now this big beautiful heart-shaped piece of art behind me was one of maybe 15 to 20 similar pieces that were erected in Carmel by the Sea last year as part of the Hearts of Carmel art installation. They were put up around the town for a few months, they looked really cool, eventually all the pieces were auctioned off. This is staying with the home. Now if you were counting, we still have 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom to account for, and they are here in this beautiful sort of ADU caretaker's bit. It is attached to the house, but it's got a separate entrance around the side here. Look how gorgeous this is. And as it's on the front of the house above the garage, it enjoys these same gorgeous views out over the neighborhood. Okay, so quite a special, big, beautiful house there. If it was only located on the ocean side, you could probably add a couple of mil to the price and it would have sold already. That's the premium you get for beachfront. But that's it for the video today. Thank you so much for sticking with me. My name is Andy Woolfoot. They call me the British Agent, Realtor here in Monterey County. If you want to buy this or any of the houses we have for sale and move out here to start a new life on the Central Coast, please feel free to hit me up. That's my number on the screen. All the rest of my information is in the description below. Thank you so much. I'm going home for a cup of tea. See you on the next one.